Hey everybody, it's Jerry Merrick. I wanted to share with you a question that I'm asked often are what are really kind of some of the buzzwords when it comes to buying a home? What are some of the key components that you really have to prepare for in buying a home? And for me, that kind of breaks down into 5 key components. So the first one typically is your budget. We want to assess your financial readiness by understanding exactly how financially prepared you are. So we've got to determine how much that you can afford in order to know how much you can buy. So that's really your budget, what's it look like and how do we get there? The second one is credit score. So typically the higher that your credit score is, the better your mortgage options are. So as an example, credit score goes up to about 850 from a maximum score. And the closer you are to 850, the more mortgage options you have available to you. So the third one is down payment. A lot of people think about down payment and it's a daunting task for them. But in a down payment scenario, you can buy a home, typically in some cases in a first-time home buyer with no money down with USDA, and then you can put a minimum of 3% down to 3.5% down. There are a plethora of down payment options available to you. In addition to, lots of municipalities have grant programs that will help with down payment as well. So in addition to down payment, think about closing costs. A lot of folks don't give a lot of consideration to closing costs. So buyers have a tendency to kind of go into a process with blinders on as they've always been prepared that you need to prepare for a down payment. Closing costs are every bit of 3 to 5% of the purchase price. So think about that for a second. In a down payment scenario where you're preparing, let's say 3% for a down payment, now you're going to need at least another 3 to 5% for closing costs. So don't forget about closing costs. Debt to income ratio, that's really a part of the budgeting phase, but debt to income ratio determines how much of your income is available to go pay the new mortgage payment and the existing debt. So those are 5 key components I think are really important when you're considering your financial readiness to buy a home. Hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, please let me know.